Can you? Oh, we're gonna have to start over because I thought that we couldn't hear each other for a second.
Okay. Take two.
Right here.
Online and podcasts, if you have to cut it.
Because the audio jumps up.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you, but it's just not as loud as it was in the beginning. But that's fine.
Okay, so starting over.
Hey guys.
Hey. I had to think about it for a second. I was looking at the up and down.
I'm Hailey.
I'm Ashley.
It's nice to meet you again.
Yep.
Welcome to our first episode of the What the
podcast.
What the?
What the?
This first episode we thought would be kind of fun to talk about the recently speculated Hailey, Selena, Justin
situation.
Yeah, scramble situation. We thought, why not before that ship passes?
Yeah.
I do want to say that this is probably going to be very Selena heavy, favored.
I thought that. I am Team Selena all the way.
Okay.
However, after doing the research for this podcast, I can sympathize with Hailey a lot.
100%.
However, she is a super fan.
Yes.
So I don't.
She's definitely had some stan activities.
Like on my lunch today, I was watching videos of Hailey stalking Justin Bieber. And I was like, I feel so bad for her in a sense because she was just like,
yeah,
we'll get to it. But
was this via tweet? Like these were tweets?
These were all his where he was on a date with Selena. And you can see her in the background just like over his shoulder like this. And they were like maybe 15, 16. And she's in the group of fans and you just see her like over like
want an autograph.
Yes.
Oh,
and it just goes with that one girl, which we'll get to, that came out and was like, she was in the Justin Bieber
fan club. Pretty 100%. Much.
She was like head honcho of it.
So. I do feel for her in a sense that I think it's a case of she got what she's always wanted.
Yeah.
But then again, she was a huge Jelena fan.
Huge.
And which we'll talk about because, I mean, I guess we can get into it now and just kind of go backwards from the timeline. But
yeah,
there were tweets that she posted. Are they still up? Because some of these tweets from like 2011, 2012.
I really don't know if they are still up. I haven't checked myself.
Here's some examples. Oh, here we go. Okay. May 27th, 2011, Hailey Baldwin posts to Twitter. This is her account, which it doesn't look like it was verified, but why would it have been? ?
I think it's come out like legit that it is her though. Like,
yeah.
It's not. Because she's like a D-list celebrity without Justin.
I mean, her dad, her uncle.
Her uncle.
Alec.
That's the only reason people know her.
What is her dad? Her dad
does something.
Got some involvement in something.
I think is he not an actor? I'm gonna Google it.
I feel like he's given producer vibes. He's involved somehow. Let's Google it.
I am. What does he do? Graphic designer.
Okay, that tracks.
Oh, hold on. Hailey Baldwin was born in Tuscany, Arizona to actor Stephen Baldwin, the youngest of the Baldwin brothers, and graphic designer of Kenya. So he's an actor.
Okay.
Probably turned producer.
She's got some fame to her name. I mean, now even more so. She's married to Justin, but back then in 2011, I don't know that she would have been heavily followed, except for the fact that she had ties to the Kardashian Jenners.
Yes. I think it's because they all went to that private school together.
Is that the same school that Kim has her kids at now?
I don't know. And it's the one that Kevin Jonas, not Kevin. Kevin didn't go to it, I don't think. No, Kevin went. Who's the youngest? Joe? Jonas?
Nick?
Nick. Nick is the youngest. It was, I think, either Nick or Joe was homeschooled the whole time. So I think it was Nick. But Joe and Kevin all went to the same school. And I think they went to school with Hailey Bieber. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
I have no clue.
I'm pretty sure that they all went to the same school. Some private school.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, she was probably known amongst the
Yeah.
tween kind of then popping off celebrities.
Yeah. I think so too.
Okay.
Should we explain who Justin Bieber and them are for people like, you know who? Just kidding.
Justin Bieber, if you
Live
under a rock, I mean, completely took over the early 2000s. I mean, he was,
I would say mid 2000s, but
yeah,
yeah,
mid 2000s. When did he really kind of pop off?
It had to have been
2009.
like 2009. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that because I was 14 in 2008.
And I was 8. No, I did. I mean, Justin Bieber came to concert at the city in which we live, and I saw him in 2010.
So
And boy, was it a time to be alive. It was his prime white jacket, purple hoodie, purple shoes.
I didn't like him then though. I was too old, I feel like.
The swishy hair.
Even though he's only a year older than me.
Yeah.
Like, I still felt like I was I didn't find Justin Bieber. It was the
too
hair.
old for it.
Not like the hair.
Yeah.
I mean, I love his music. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Baby's a bop. But I just was not.
You weren't like head over
I'm
heels.
into him now.
You didn't have the Bieber fever.
Attractive, really. I mean, he's okay, but he's not like my type. I'm not into blondes. Sorry, blondes out there. But I'm not.
Yeah. For me, it was like he was everything.
Yeah.
But I was also 10, so but yes. So
oh no, it was 2009 because Justin met Hailey in 2009 at the Today Show, or the Today Show.
Yes.
That's their first meeting.
If you have not seen, there are clips
of the meeting
of Hailey's dad introducing them, and it could not be more awkward.
It was. She looked like one was half asleep, and like she looked half asleep, yes, but I couldn't tell. Like, she almost looked unbothered, but then again, like, if you know her and like know her like obsession, there's no way she was unbothered. Look, well, Today's show is like filmed at 3 or 4 in the morning.
And that's what they say, because there are clips of them talking about it now, like now that they're married and how they met, where'd they meet at.
Yeah.
And they're both like, it was extremely early in the morning. I think it might be a case of she's just so starstruck.
Oh, yeah.
And is really wanting to play it cool.
Maybe.
But I mean, how old was she? Like 13? 12, 13?
She had to have been. I mean, 2009, he's a year older than me, and I was 15.
Oh, okay.
So she had to be like 14. I
14,
think she's a
15.
year younger than him.
I would have been losing my marbles.
Yeah, if I walked up to Justin Bieber.
Maybe she was embarrassed because her dad was
sorry,
there.
People. I'm so sorry. I keep catching myself sniffling.
It's cold and rainy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe she was just embarrassed because her dad was like, "Hey, Justin, Hailey's a big fan. Would you sign her picture of you?"
Yeah.
I would be.
And then they talk about, like, fast forward to now. He's in interviews and he's like, I'm pretty sure it was an arranged marriage. Have you seen that interview?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there are fan speculations that it is.
Yeah.
Because
we'll get to conspiracy theories. I have a couple written down.
Okay, so, yeah, starting from the beginning, of course, those tweets kind of resurfaced after people have just dug and dug and dug for any kind of trace of anything that might be relevant to the current situation.
And when we talk about Hailey, her name's Hailey Baldwin. Mm-hmm. She's a model.
Yes. Is she? I mean,
yes. Her title is model.
Okay.
Now, was she a model back then in 2009? Absolutely not. Because she looked like, 12-year-olds look like.
Right.
She looked not rough. She's a very pretty girl, but not model.
Okay. So, Justin and Selena are just iconic.
100%.
Anybody that knows Justin Bieber or Selena Gomez know the history there.
100%, yeah.
Maybe not in depth, but this is like a 10-year on and off. Has to be at least 10 years.
It's 2000 and it was they got together in 2011. They officially started dating, but they were like best friends, brother and sister, she said.
Quote unquote.
In like 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
And then they came out publicly in 2011. February, to be exact, of 2011.
Was it said on the Ellen show? Because there was a interview that Justin had with Ellen, and I think, or maybe it was Selena.
Selena did an interview, and she said, "Oh, he's like a brother to me."
That's right.
And then it just went. Then obviously they were like a thing. Yeah. Why she would say brother is weird, but they're obviously a thing. Like they had chemistry.
100%.
And anyway, 2011 is where so 2009 meets Hailey. They're not like BFFs, nothing. They just met at
just
the Today
a pure
show.
Casual
like
introduction.
Hello.
Yeah.
And then 2011 rolls around and he comes out publicly with Selena Gomez.
This is where Hailey's time really starts to shine.
Yeah.
As far as her presence on the internet goes.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we come back to the tweets.
Yes.
Which now there's...
And the pictures, because there's pictures too. The amount, like, seriously, you guys, you have to go Google the videos of her lurking in the background of him on the red carpet. She's on the background, just like...
See, now this I've not seen. Shoulder. The lurking I've not seen. I mean, I don't put it past her.
You've got to watch
just according to the tweets. And here's
so cringe.
In Hailey's defense, okay, everybody loved Jelena.
Yes.
Jelena was the it couple.
But deep down in her soul, you know Hailey was like, "Oh, he's mine. He's gonna be mine. I'm gonna come after him."
Yeah.
You know it.
Just worming her way in.
She was in the girl from TikTok came out and she's like, "I was in a group chat with Hailey Baldwin, and all she was like, okay, what hotel is he at? Where is he at this place? Like, what time? You know?" And I'm like,
there was one comment she made to this girl, which we really ought to find her.
I have on TikTok YouTube video, but I didn't want to play it.
She so Hailey and this girl that posts this TikTok know each other. They're in this sort of fan club, or you know, I think it might have been a situation where this girl who posted the TikTok was like a Justin Bieber updates kind of page, which if you're not familiar with what that is, like a lot of the time, oh yeah, I mean even today with some celebrities, but around the time of JB, One Direction, all of these boy band.
I call it the MySpace days. I don't know if that was before your time or not, but the MySpace days, we made fan pages and we had like lots of friends on there.
Yeah.
And it was just, you had these things called icons.
And
they were like this big. And I'm sure people out there know what I'm talking about, but they're like little icons. And it was just the MySpace days. It started on MySpace.
I missed the MySpace.
And then went to Twitter.
That's very much essentially what it was. I mean, these Twitter accounts would dedicate the entire page to, in this example, Justin Bieber's every move, what hotel he's staying at, where he's sound checking, what he had for breakfast. I mean, it's very minute by minute. So anyway, this girl that runs this Justin Bieber fan page is posting these direct messages that Hailey had sent her wanting information on Justin's whereabouts. And in one of them, she was like, "What hotel is he staying at? Kylie and I want to know." Referring, of course, to Kylie Jenner. Yeah. So she had the resources, obviously.
And this was before Kylie Jenner was popping, obviously. She was just like a kid. Little 13-year-old.
Yeah. Just a kid.
Yeah.
But when you've got the money and the resources and the friends and the family and the assets to go do, why would she not? I don't blame her for that. I get where she was coming from. So that's that.
Yeah.
Skip forward to 2012, near the end of 2012. Justin and Selena kind of publicly
called it quits. Yeah.
Now this goes on for a few years. They're kind of on and off behind the scenes, I want to say. 2013 to 2015, I mean, we don't have like a
exact
date by date.
Yeah. It's just when they came out on like Instagram and stuff, posting pictures together.
They rekindle.
Yeah. they get back together. The amazing photo of her, like they were very touchy and lovey.
They were.
On like Instagram.
Yeah,
100%. And he's a little. I'm starting to think Justin's a little player.
I would agree.
I think he just wanted both, best of both worlds. He wanted. Well, we haven't introduced Hailey yet, other than her introduction to him.
Yeah.
But come fast forward, so Justin and Selena between 2013 2015, December of 2015, they break up, and he gets caught kissing Hailey Baldwin. And he posts a picture of it.
About the time that there were also pictures of him and Kendall Jenner together.
Which is odd because she's like best friends with Hailey.
Yeah.
And those pictures of, hold on, I might be jumping ahead. Those pictures of him with Sophia Richie.
Yes.
And Sophia Richie, he came out and was like, y'all leave her alone. Did I do the screenshots? I did. I'm jumping ahead of the thing. No, I'm not.
You're good.
I'm right. August 6th. So between December 5th, 2015 and March 2016, Justin and Hailey are officially seeing each other publicly. Even though they both came out and said they're not, but yet they're posting pictures of them kissing on vacation.
Yeah, it's very, which one is it? Do you want a public relationship where you flaunt the photos, you flaunt each other?
To millions and millions and millions of people.
Yeah.
Like, are we stupid? Like,
well.
Anyway, Justin and Selena, August 2016, get into a fight on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, and this was volcanic. This was huge for anybody that was following the Selena Justin train.
Yes, I remember when this went down.
This was huge. So I guess let's just read the interaction. Yeah. If you wanna be Selena and I'll be JB.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Selena comments on a photo of Justin Bieber and I think Sophia Richie.
Yes.
And it says, if you can't handle the hate, then stop posting pictures of your girlfriend, LOL. It should be special between you two only. Don't be mad at your fans. They love you and they were there for you before anyone.
Justin comes back in his own comment section to Selena and says, it's funny to see people that used me for attention still try to point the finger this way. Sad. All love. Then he comes back in a second comment under himself and says, I'm not one for anyone receiving hate. Hope you all can be kind to my friends and each other. And yes, I love my Beliebers. He really had to put that out there.
I hate the name of his fans. But anyway, Selena comes back and says, funny how the ones that cheated multiple times are pointing the finger at the ones that were forgiving and supportive. No wonder fans are mad. Sad. All love. And then she comes back and says, all done here. I have a whole bunch of cute fan mail to read. What a bit. I mean, not a... It was more of a slay, but like it was just really awkward. I almost called her the B word, but she doesn't deserve that title. But she came into this jealousy. Like
back and forth.
She 100% came into that. 100%. Like full jealousy.
Yeah.
I remember being in high school. I was dating a guy and I was dating
Careful
a guy,
how you tread here.
And there was a girl who knew I didn't like that she hung out with the guy.
Yeah.
And on her Instagram, I'll never forget scrolling through her feed, and because I was lurking, there would be pictures of her and him in the background, but it was like set up that way where like, and I would comment on it, and I'd be like, "You sneaky bitch!" Like, how dare you? Like, and I feel like this is what this like. It went back and forth. Like Selena came at this in a
she did.
Tone.
I mean, Selena initiated it
100%. She came in jealous and...
Well, and if you note her comment, the one that cheated multiple times, so she clearly comes into this with a vengeance.
Oh, 100%. For millions and millions and millions of people to read. She was so upset. And I get it. But then again, honey, you were broken up. Like, as an adult now, like, 16-year-old me would have been like, yes, you get
Go off, queen.
But now I'm like, look, you're broken up. You have no right.
At that age, they understand they're mega celebrities.
Yes.
Mega celebrities. So why would she put herself in that position and just open that doorway? People are already speculating. People are already making comments about it. And then she posts on his Instagram page. I don't get that. So Yeah, that's what I have to say about that.
Yeah, it's just unreal. So that I remember when that happened and seeing it on Instagram. I remember seeing it go down.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2017. This is my favorite part of the Jelena story is when she started dating The Weeknd.
Oh, the Weeknd phase.
We see Justin get jealous.
We see. Sorry, guys, that was my. You know, okay. You know that little door stopper. I just hit the door stopper. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the Weeknd phase. The Weeknd and Selena were very, again, touchy feely. They posted pictures of each other.
They went to like Paris or something.
I think so.
When they first came out,
some kind of romantic vacation.
Yeah. And they were pictured like all up on each other.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I mean, pictures of Selena kissing him, and you know, just being very lovey-dovey. Good for them because they look very happy. And as we come to find out after they split, because eventually they do, The Weeknd, as he does, writes a mega depressing song.
Yeah,
which kind of slapped. But
which song was it?
What's it called?
Do you remember?
Hang on, let me look it up. This is embarrassing.
No, no, I know what you're talking about, but I cannot for the life of me remember what song it was. But what's funny is that the paparazzi caught Justin and asked him his opinion on The Weeknd while Selena and him were dating. And I find it funny that Justin had his little jealousy moment because his response to the paparazzi was, they asked him, do you listen to The Weeknd's music? And he said, hell no, I can't listen to that Weeknd song.
Ooh.
And then if I remember, because I remember when all this shit played out, Justin was putting like stories on Instagram, I think, with the Weeknd's music in the background.
Oh no.
And something like that. And I was just like, oh my God, he's digging at Selena. But
they were so broken for each other, I think.
Yeah.
They're just, anytime that they, and I don't know if this is the case, and this might be going too far, but The Weeknd and Selena's situation to me seemed very much like, I'm getting back at my ex-boyfriend. I'll show him. It's
high school.
Yeah.
For them not going to high school, it's 100% high school. Like, their relationship reminds me a lot of my high school relationships because, like, it was very tit for tat. Like, I started dating someone in high school after I broke up with my serious boyfriend, or he broke up with me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either or, I started dating someone else, and he saw us in the hallway and was like, I cannot believe you're already seeing someone else. Like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, chill out.
Mad about it.
It's high school, man. It's a high school relationship. And I feel like till this day, they're almost 30, and they're still in that high school situation.
I don't know if they just revert back to...
because they didn't have a child, like a real
the relationship they've always had. That too. I mean, look at how they grew up.
Yeah.
I think the thing, and this is a point that we'll come back to later when we really get into the Hailey Justin scope of things. But that's one thing that I think at least Selena and Justin kind of relate to with each other is Justin was very normal, just this kid in Canada, until his YouTube video popped off of him singing.
Yeah. And then who was it that Usher is the one that like promoted him, or
yes, and
like his guide.
Well, Scooter Braun, which that could be a whole separate episode. Scooter Braun, which is
I'm
still
a fan of Scooter, man. Everybody hates him. I'm sorry, T Swifties.
After that Taylor stuff, I don't know.
I'm a fan. After watching Changes on YouTube, I like him. I don't get bad vibe I don't get bad vibes from him.
Okay,
but everyone else does. Yeah. So maybe I'm just like.
It's hard, right? Because when you're a celebrity, like, we don't know. And I mean, this goes without saying. Obviously, we do not know these people in real life.
Absolutely
this is
not.
all speculation. This is all internet.
But we're going by evidence of what they put on the internet. In quotes of my husband, he always is like, well, they shouldn't have put it on the internet.
We're just working with what you gave us, honey.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, 100%. So anyway,
Oh, by the way, The Weeknd, the songs that people think are about Selena is Call Out My Name.
Oh, Call Out My Name, yeah.
Which is a banger. And
I'm not a big Weeknd listener, so I don't really know.
What was the other one? Hang on. Call Out My Name and Heartless.
Heartless, yes.
Heartless. That one?
Nice. Love that. Yes, I have Heartless. I don't have Call Out Your Name on my phone. I have Heartless, though. I did like that one. That
That's
one
a
was
good
a
one.
bop. But anyway, so Justin and Selena, okay, so she's dating The Weeknd, right? So Justin gets spotted out, like, so they don't officially break up online. Like, there's no breakup post, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Until she's spotted out with Justin Bieber again in October of 2017.
This rocked everybody.
Dude,
it rocked
yes,
me.
Because everybody, I remember, because everybody was like, she's with The Weeknd, she's with The Weeknd. And then paparazzi comes out of her and Justin, and everybody's like, what the hell happened?
Here was my stance on it, because at this point, I can't speak on behalf of everybody, but I feel like people generally thought there's so much history there.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have even thought of the possibility of them getting back together.
100%.
The Selena ship has sailed. Like,
Yeah.
I thought that was done.
A lot of damage was done.
Yeah.
Like, we don't really know what happened between them, like who cheated, who did what.
But I mean, based on the facts of the internet,
yeah,
it
he didn't deny the
ugly.
cheating rumors.
No, he didn't. It seemed very ugly.
Yeah. But they get back together they get seen together 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fast forward to December 2017, he gets word out in the streets as he's texting Hailey Baldwin again.
Yeah. This is where, not at this time, but this is something that I want to bring up. So Hailey Baldwin,
mm-hmm.
now Hailey Bieber, went on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And this was this last year or was this 2021?
It was 2022. It was in September.
Okay.
I think.
Hailey goes on this podcast, and everybody, the trailers for this episode featuring Hailey makes it very much seem like she's going to go in depth about the current situation with her and Selena, because again, everybody knows there's so much history there between
mm-hmm.
Selena and Justin. It's always going to be a talked about topic with either of them, I feel like.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Hailey gets asked, was there ever a crossover in the time between Selena and Justin and you and Justin? And she very firmly says no. She
Lies.
says, I was not raised that way.
Lies. I'm so sorry, but lies. And we'll get to why it's a lie.
Too much has happened. I mean, this is a 2-month span we're talking about.
Yeah. But we need to go. So he starts texting Hailey in December 2017. And then by March 2018, he's
to May,
seen with Selena again. They go to his dad's wedding.
Yeah. Together.
Yes. And that's a big deal to go to your, huge deal. In the wedding and stuff. Like, yeah. That's crazy. And
celebrity or not, I mean, I'm not just going to stroll up to anybody's wedding.
Absolutely not. So between March and May of 2018, Justin and Selena are back together. There's photos of them kissing, just whatever.
Hugging.
There's a video of him, what's that word? Serenading? Is that the right word?
Serenading.
Yeah. Her, how much he loves her. And then we fast forward to June.
2 months later.
2 months.
We're not even talking speculation here. We're talking Hailey Baldwin and Justin Bieber are engaged.
Yes. By July.
Same year, people.
Same year. So 2 months apart. Took 2 months to replace us, Hailey. 2 months to replace us.
That's a Selena Gomez quip for those Selenators.
But anyway, so they post publicly on Instagram that they are engaged in July of 2018. Absolutely insane. So you're telling me, now this is coming from someone that met her husband, as in me. I went on one date. And I moved in and never left. So for me to say, but I was also young and dumb. Now, would I tell my kid to do that? Absolutely not.
Sure.
However, 2 months and they're engaged. That's after a 10-year relationship with Selena Gomez
that had just ended.
Didn't even end.
2 months
she was
prior.
Confused. You could tell online she was just as confused.
I'd be confused. I don't know if it was. I would want to be a fly on that wall,
dude, 100%.
of the conversation between Selena and Justin in March or
like see the
May.
text messages between them. There's got to be some juicy ones.
What happened? I mean, because the time that they were photographed in March to May of 2018, they were very full on. The wedding photos, I mean, not
Yes.
of them, but attending Justin's dad's wedding.
Yeah.
They're very full on with each other.
Yeah. You can tell, like, it's like time didn't, like, they never broke
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And so, but they post, Hailey and Justin post that they are engaged.
Mm-hmm.
And this is in July. September rolls around and they're married. They went to a courthouse and got married, which blows my freaking mind, which this will come back in the conspiracies because people think that they only got married is because, one, he asked Selena and she said no. And then 2, he asked Hailey because he had to get he was going to get deported.
What?
Have you not seen those?
No.
No, I should you not. Sorry for the cursing people.
Deported?
Yes. So people think because he's Canadian.
Well, sure, but I mean,
if you think about it, we don't have this listed in the timeline though. Between Hailey and Selena, he was getting arrested nonstop.
Is this when he was peeing in the bucket at that restaurant?
And when he was driving his Ferrari, I think, under the influence. He was drunk or something, and he was driving and got pulled over, got
reckless
arrested.
behavior.
And everyone thinks that because he was getting in so much trouble that he was getting
threatened
to get deported.
Surely he's a U.S. citizen at this point.
I don't think
or
so.
Is that what the marriage
Here's
is
the
for?
thing. Because of David Dobrik, I know a little bit about this stuff.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because
So,
he's
not
no,
Armenian.
not Armenian.
What is he?
Slovakian?
So yes,
that's what it is.
I think. Right? I don't know.
That sounds right.
Anyway. But so I think Justin, because in 2, I've known people in my life that are not U.S. citizens.
Yeah.
And from my understanding, you can have dual citizenship with other countries. So you can be a citizen in both, but it's very hard to do that.
Right.
So I wonder if because he's not going to want to give up. Normal people do not want to give up their right from their own country.
Yeah, sure.
So I wonder if he's still, I wonder if we could Google if he's a U.S. citizen. But
ooh, that's got to be public record.
He is now. Like, he might not be a U.S. citizen, but he's legally allowed to be here now.
Because he's married.
And I might sound really, like, not knowledgeable in this because I'm not. But, like...
we don't... Just disclaimer.
We're not...
We don't know what we're talking about. We're not lawyers.
Yeah.
We're just speculating. But, I mean, I think that that's plausible. Because he was having or being so reckless.
Yeah.
And being... kind of the bad boy, I think that it was probably heavily persuaded to him to settle down, maybe? Question mark.
In my notes, okay, so let's go back. So they got engaged, and then they got married in September, and then Lose Me to Love You comes out.
Lose You to Love Me?
Yes, Lose You. Is that what I said? I don't know.
Close enough.
Anyway, Lose You to Love Me.
And this is extremely juicy. There's nobody that she could be talking about besides Justin.
No, she said, in 2 months you replace us like it was easy.
Made me think I deserved it in the thick of healing.
And poor Selena. And in all this time, she's going through, she has to get admitted into a mental hospital because the breakup was so bad. Did you see that video of her at some award show and she was singing and she's like, she starts crying on stage and she lip syncs, or not lip syncs, but she like moves her mouth and she says, "I love you, Justin."
No.
Dude, you've got to look it up. So, and then her publicist came out and said, she didn't say Justin, she said Jesus. I'm like, bull crap. She did not say, "I love you, Jesus" on stage. She said, "I love you, Justin," because right after that, she went to the mental hospital.
Yeah.
And then got diagnosed with bipolar.
Selena has made it, I mean, how do I word this? Selena Gomez has always been very clear about her mental health struggles.
100%. And that's why I love her.
And I think a lot of it, just based on kind of the hints, I guess, she's given, or like, it's all very public, right? This thing with Justin, her life, period, is so very public. This thing with Justin, completely, again, this is a 10 plus year on and off relationship.
Yeah. Like, okay, so not to keep going back to this, but just from personal experience in high school, my relationship was so serious that when it did end, it was so, like, I thought I could have gone into a mental hospital. Like, it was at that age, your heart is just so, it's puppy love the whole time. Like, there's
so much, like, you just love so hard
as a kid.
Yes.
Because you haven't been broken down yet. Like, the world hasn't broken you down yet. Like, now I know. Like, I've been through adult struggles, so I know it's not as easy. Like, there's people back in the day that I thought I loved, did not love.
Yeah.
Now, I love the ones I did love hard. I did, and I loved them too hard.
Yeah.
And that's why I told my husband, I was like, because of those experiences, I do not want Giacomo, my kid, to have like a real, like, stuff like this with Justin Bieber and Selena.
Yeah.
I do not want my kid to have a relationship like that in high school.
You see
because
what
it really
a number
messes you up.
Yeah, I mean, you see how it affects people so badly.
Yeah, there's people
when
in
it's
high school
that
was
intense.
Like that.
100%.
And it really messes you up. Like, till this day, I still have problems where I'm like, you know,
it affects you.
It really messed me up. And, like, I will never want that for my kid.
Yeah.
So I've made it a point that says, okay, yeah, in high school he can date, whatever, but he will not be getting serious with any woman or child, girl. You know what I mean? He will not be getting, no, he will not get serious until at least 18, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's hard, man.
But anyway, off that little soapbox or whatever it's called, but Lose You to Love Me came out, and then right after, Hailey posted the song I'll Kill You on her story.
Her Instagram story. This is a song by Summer Walker.
We need to read some of the lyrics. Hold on.
It's very forward. The song is literally titled I'll Kill You, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, it says, hold on. Hold. Dang. Where was that one part? And I was like, dang. I ain't playing no games about you, because, baby, I'm caring about you. That's on my mama. Yeah, that's on Hood. Don't want no problems. I wish a bitch would try to come between us. It won't end up good. You know I love you like no one else could. She posted that the moment that Lose You to Love Me came out. And so I just can't. Yeah. I remember when she posted that, I was like, dang.
There's a recent
shots fired.
Yeah. There's a recent I've seen interview clips of Justin, and it may be from Changes, his little docuseries that he had on YouTube just this past year, or was it last year?
It's 2020.
Okay, 2021.
Something like that.
There's a clip from Justin in what I believe is from Changes.
Mm-hmm.
And
such a good
it's
series.
like a one-on-one. He's talking, it's like, what do you call it? Like a confessional.
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting, he's talking to the interviewer one-on-one. He's referring to Hailey, and I don't know what they were talking about, and I probably should before I just take it out of context, but he was like, Hailey was saying these things like, he's okay? Like, how is he okay without me? How's he okay without me there? And I don't know if he was referring to, like, they were, like, separated, like they were on and off, or like if they were just physically in different places and she was like checking up on him or something. But that Instagram story, the I'll Kill You song repost that she made, those lyrics remind me of that clip, because I don't want to go as far to say that she has narcissistic tendencies, but when you say things like that, it's very, where's the filter?
Right.
Why would you?
I'll kill you. Like, in today's times? Like,
really?
I'll kill you? That's a threat.
That's a threat.
That's terroristic threatening. That is terroristic threatening, Hailey. But you're married. Like, what do you think she's gonna do? Come in there and like, Justin, I want you back. Like, no.
I mean, look, that's a real question, because if we know the relationship that Selena and Justin had, I'd be worried.
She do that? Yeah. No, and that's where I said earlier that in Hailey's defense, literally, I can't imagine being in Hailey's position.
Oh, I 100%.
Like what's that TikTok where it's like you might be his Hailey, but I'll always be his Selena.
And you have to think she sees that stuff she's seen it every day for the past 12 years.
Have you seen that clip of Selena Gomez and she's like, did you hear that every time you're on Instagram and you're on your For You page, or not For You page, but yeah, is it the For You page?
On TikTok?
Oh, no, Instagram. The Explore page.
The Explore page.
Every time you're on the Explore page, all it is me because I'm so famous. Like, she was mocking it. Like, she didn't mean it. But she was all it is me on these Explore pages. So I can't imagine Hailey Bieber on her Explore page and everything is Selena Gomez. Because it probably is. Because she probably looks it up.
Yeah. And this is kind of a little side note, but your Instagram feeds, your TikTok For You pages, your whatever, your social media feeds are totally dictated by what it is you're consuming. If you search, I don't know that that's the case for all social media platforms, but as far as TikTok goes, whatever it is that you're heavily consuming is going to be more likely to show up on your For You page. 100%. It's a For You page.
100%.
If you mark that you're not interested in a specific video, it's probably not going to show back up.
Yeah.
It's bendable. You can make your For You page
and
whatever
she
want.
Stalks Selena on Instagram. I still stalk people 100%. On Instagram that I went to high school with, just to see, what you up to.
What are you doing? It's totally different versions of people.
Yeah.
Because we grow, we change. Everybody, you're not the same
deep
person.
Down, we're still the petty people that will still stalk you on Instagram.
I think that's a very human instinct.
It is. It's curiosity.
Yeah.
You can't, there's no denying it. If you say you don't stalk at least one person in your life,
yeah,
you're a liar.
I wish that I was that unbothered.
Me too. The older I'm getting, the better I'm getting. I can be unbothered with certain things, but there's still some people that I'm like,
what are you up to?
Yeah. How's life?
I'm not going to reach out to you directly.
Absolutely not.
But I am going to see what you did this weekend.
And there's people, for instance, there's people I check up on Instagram. It's not just to, stalk them. It's I loved you at one point in life, just friends that I've had that we're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
There's some, I have someone in mind that was my best friend growing up. Everything he posts, I 100% love.
Yeah.
I watch everything he posts because I'm shout out to you, man. You had a special place in my heart in one life.
Yeah.
Or in my old life, I guess you could say. And
isn't it so strange how you can be so close to somebody at a specific point in your life, no matter the age,
and then never talk to him again?
Or you just grow apart. Nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
But it's just, and then to see them again,
in Walmart or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's even just on social media. It's strange because it's I at one point in your life knew you inside and out.
Wait until you have kids. This is trippy because I was really good friends with someone growing up, and it's crazy now that our kids are the same age and they're best friends.
Really?
It blows my mind. We were I say we were best friends. They might not say we were best friends, but in my head, we were really good friends.
Yeah.
Between middle school, junior high, and barely high school. But and our kids are best friends. My kid is obsessed with his kid, and I think it blows your mind because it's what a full circle moment.
Yeah.
It's to be old.
Not
to
even.
be old.
Not even.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway, okay, so to get back on track, Hailey posts the I'll kill you or reposts. She was listening to it on Spotify. Maybe she wasn't even listening to it, but she posted it.
Yeah, she probably, I've done this before.
Moved the
thing because you want people to think you're listening to it.
At a minute and a half.
I just wanted you to see it. I wanted to subtweet you so bad.
Or to impress somebody with a really niche artist.
Yes. Oh my God.
Anyway, okay, so after Hailey posts that, she had to have been getting so much backlash. Had to have been, because then she posts "Leave Me Alone" on Instagram.
Did you see the video?
Was this an Instagram story?
It was a reel, I think.
I've seen the video where it's almost to the point of begging.
Yes.
Where she's like, "Leave me alone.
Just leave me alone.
I don't want to have this interaction. She doesn't. I don't think she says that, but it's
Just
very much
that,
like she does not want to
she's
be bothered
begging
by
at
it.
that point. She's like, please just leave me alone. And I'm like, well, don't post. I'll kill you. Because Selena
To your
fans are going to come
Instagram.
after you.
And here's okay. You would, and I'll just say this: you would never catch Selena Gomez posting "I'll kill you"
Yeah.
on her Instagram story or any social media platform for that matter, because she's so, I don't even know. I mean, she's just not like I know her, like I'm her best friend.
Yeah.
She's just not that person.
No, she's
from what
not.
we've seen.
She's very kind-hearted and
Yeah.
like from the public's. So we're going to take a break.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to pee on myself.
We'll be right back, guys. And we're back. Okay, so yeah, Selena's very kind-hearted from what we've seen. Just, I mean, on social media.
Yeah, she's very sweet in her interviews and
Yeah. You can tell that she...
genuine.
Yes. That's another thing that I'm glad that you mentioned, because I like to think that I have a good read on people.
Okay. We're
But
pass.
I mean, just purely from the social media posts and like the interviews that Hailey's done and the reusing Selena's exact words.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
Which everyone says okie dokie. I say it all the time, so I can't really hate her on that.
But it's the I just wish people knew my heart. That's a big one.
And
who says that?
Yeah.
Who would just think to say that?
No one. And the thing with Hailey is stuff in interviews and stuff, like for instance, like someone asked Selena, they were like, hey, if you lost anything, what would hurt you to lose or something?
Oh,
like
it was
that.
the Vogue 73 questions.
Yes. And what did she say? She said my family or my friends.
Yeah, the question was like, what are you most afraid to lose?
Yes.
And she said, my family.
Yes. And then Hailey gets asked the same question and she says, my engagement ring.
Like, which I don't blame her. If I had a rock like that,
dude,
I'd be afraid to lose it too.
I'd pull a Kim K and get freaking robbed.
My diamond earring is at the bottom of the ocean.
That scared the shit out of me.
Sorry guys, I really gotta quit hitting this door stopper with my foot.
I jumped so hard.
Comedic relief. Anyway, okay, so yeah, which I mean, I don't necessarily blame her for that, but it's like there's a difference in their types of answers. I will say Hailey seems more like defensive in the media.
Yes. And
Selena seems like...
But wouldn't you be though?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I don't fault her for that, but I think it's just a thing of... And I don't know if she's just seeming ingenuine because she is so defensive. She has to be so defensive.
Yeah.
But it just... Everything that she says just seems so...
And that's where I was coming from earlier, is just like... I feel bad for her to an extent because I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I can't imagine the pressure she's under and the scrutiny that she's under.
If she responded to every
mean comment.
Yeah. I mean, and that's all she gets at this point in time.
She's lost over 1 million followers on Instagram.
I know.
It's insane to me. But anyway, Selena then comes out with a documentary. She comes out and says, I'm coming out with a documentary.
Yes.
And then that turns into Hailey Bieber going on to Call Her Daddy.
Yes, the podcast.
Yes.
And
everyone,
this is where
Call Her Daddy, but
things really kind of pop off because she's very clear. At least she seems very clear that she does not want to talk about
Justin
or Selena. Yeah, period. But there were questions. There were questions that were asked about, like, was there any crossover between your relationship with Justin and Selena's relationship with Justin that she, was defensive about, which, again, I don't blame her.
Yeah.
But a 2-month span is kind of...
Yeah.
Questionable. But anyway, this documentary that Selena comes out with, it's Apple TV exclusive. And it's very raw, emotional.
I
cried too. I got the Apple TV subscription just to watch it.
Same.
Immediately canceled after I watched
100%.
it.
Hundo P.
Hundo P. But you can really, and I mean, a lot of it is seeing her battle with lupus, seeing her battle with her mental health, seeing what her day-to-day is like.
When she came out with the bipolar thing, I sobbed. I was like, same girl, same. Like,
it was just hard to watch a person that is always just so uplifting and kind in the media
to go through
and to see how draining her day-to-day is. It was just hard. It was a hard watch. It was a good watch, but it was a hard watch.
It was rough.
So that, I mean, for me, that painted Selena in even further of a good light because you just see her life. I mean, what matters to her, her family, her friends, the people around her, her visiting her family in Texas and her neighbors, and she's just a very friendly person.
And the thing that kills me is they came out with that documentary and Hailey was like, or not Hailey, Selena was like, very raw, emotional, whatever, and then Call Her Daddy comes out and Hailey's very like accusatory. Is that the word?
I would go as far as to say so.
Because she was like, she has never, I'm not going to say her name, but she has never once publicly said there's no beef. Like, pretty much.
Yeah.
This is out of context.
I think that matters a lot to Hailey.
Yes.
I think that matters a lot because really and honestly, I think that she's wants to be done with it. I do, because it's her marriage at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's a commitment. Like,
it is.
At the end of the day, no matter how you got there, stalker, but it is a commitment. You are committed to that person, and you've got to commit to work through things and stuff like that. So I just can't. Like,
we can't put ourselves in that position because that's not a life that we live.
No,
at all. So
anyway, Call Her Daddy comes out, and she in Call Her Daddy, she says stuff like, she didn't say Selena's name. She wouldn't say Selena's name.
Yeah.
They said the ex wouldn't publicly come out and like put a heart under the pictures or
be supportive or anything like that. Which, so what was it like? Why is that her
job? No, it's not. And then fast forward, a photo of Selena and Hailey comes out of them together.
Yes, this was
like all cuddled up.
Was this at the premiere of the documentary, Selena's documentary, or no?
No, it was at the gala.
The Met Gala?
The Met, I think.
This was shocking to me to even see them in the same room.
Insane.
But to better yet see a picture of them together.
Yeah.
Looking very
And this was friendly. In like November, December?
Somewhere around then, yeah.
And then fast forward to February. This is where it all pops off.
This is where the timeline kind of gets to where we are right now.
So Selena posts a video where she's like, I laminated my brows.
Too much.
And they did look a little rough. I'll give her that.
But clearly mocking herself.
100%.
Just having fun on TikTok.
Yes. And then not even like an hour?
Oh, gosh.
A couple hours.
It was definitely same day.
Yeah. So Hailey Bieber and Kylie Jenner post pictures of their eyebrows.
Kylie posts, so after the TikTok Selena, Kylie posts on her Instagram story a photo of her full face, just with the caption, "This was an accident?" ? Then followed by a screenshot of her and Hailey Bieber on FaceTime, both of the cameras angled just at their eyebrows, purely just at the eyebrow.
Zoom in on the eyebrows, yeah.
What else would that be?
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but that is petty. Like, that is like the dig. Like, every woman in this world knows that was a dig.
That couldn't be written off as anything else.
Absolutely not.
We're talking same day.
Yeah.
Selena posts the brow lamination TikTok. There's nothing else that could have been. So that happens. People are already following the Selena Hailey, I don't know if feud's the right word, but just the spectacle.
Yes.
Because with the podcast of Hailey coming out, it really made things tense.
Yes.
Between them. In the public eye, at least. So after Kylie and Hailey post the Instagram story, that's when it really kind of got fueled by the
Well,
commenters.
and then that TikTok came out of Kendall and Hailey.
Yeah.
Of them being like, what was that? What was the saying? It was like,
it's a TikTok audio in which it's Kendall Jenner
and Selena. Selena, or not Selena.
No.
Kendall and Hailey.
Oh, Kendall Jenner, Hailey Bieber.
I don't know the other two people.
Yeah,
They're nobodies to me. But
they're mouthing. It's a popular TikTok sound, and it
says something along the lines of like, "I'm not saying that she deserved it,
but I'm
God's
saying
timing or something."
God's timing is always right.
Dude, what a dig!
What are the odds? The only thing that could be,
and it was because Selena was getting a lot of hate in the media for her bikini picture because she was overweight, and they were like, she was getting a lot of hate.
Which the girl has lupus.
Yeah, and she even said it. I retain water.
What? Okay, but here's my thing. Even if she didn't have lupus, who cares?
I know
the
looks
girl.
hot.
She looks good. Who cares if she posts a swimsuit pic to social media? She looks good.
Yes.
It's her life. It's her prerogative. She wants to post a bikini pic on Instagram. Caution to the wind. Who cares?
Anyway, she was getting a lot of hate for that. A lot of hate for some reason. And then they posted that TikTok that was like, in God's timing, it's always right. Or
not
something.
saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right.
Dude, what a dig. So then that TikTok just pops off at that point. TikTok just runs with it. They're like,
yeah,
we hate Hailey Bieber.
And if you're not somebody who's like social media all up in it, chronically online, as they say, TikTok really is the platform these days.
100%.
People are still on Instagram. People are still on Facebook, whatever. But everybody, okay, not everybody, but
I post more TikToks than I do on Instagram.
It's just fun. That and, okay, this is another separate thing, but people's attention spans just, they gotta constantly be flipping. Yes. So, but TikTok is the most popular social media platform at this point.
Yes. And then you got all these people like Jordan Woods. And
which that could be a separate episode as well.
For real. The Tristan Thompson.
Jordan Woods and Pia Mia.
Yes.
Which were both Kylie Jenner. I mean, Jordan Woods and Kylie Jenner were
like sisters.
Inseparable duo for like years. And this is its own separate drama, but essentially
they broke up. Sorry for sniffling people.
It's okay. This is just for us.
Happens.
This is our podcast.
Yeah.
Jordan Woods and Pia Mia both, separately on their respective platforms.
Yeah.
Post TikTok videos of supporting Selena's cosmetic brand Rare Beauty, which at this point, when they post this, everybody is going ham and everything is Team Selena.
Yeah.
So anything you do, if you use a Selena Gomez track as your TikTok audio, if you're using her makeup products, that is an indicator that you are Team Selena. Period.
Yes. I have not seen one TikTok that is Team Hailey.
Neither have I.
Not one.
Not one.
And it's insane. So anyway, so they post about Rare Beauty, blah, 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 blah. And then, that's where we're at now, is that
that's pretty much where we're at the moment. I don't think that, people are continually, that's all my For You page is, are videos either mocking Hailey, which kind of sucks because she's a person at the end of the day. She's a human. But they're either making fun of the situation because it's funny, because it's like the cool, it's like the hip thing to talk about right now.
She's today's Regina George.
That's a good way to put it.
That's what everyone's making her out to be, is Regina George.
So they're just picking apart anything that she's publicly done, and they're using that as some sort of aid in this Hailey Selena feud.
Okay, so I have some random notes here about my conspiracy theories.
Pop them off, sis. I'm all ears.
So we talked about how we think it might be for him to get so he doesn't get deported.
Yeah.
Because he was going through all that legal trouble. And then, what do you think about Okay, have you seen the videos of all of Hailey's outfits that are the identical to Selena's?
Yeah, I have.
Like the pink dress, the polka dots.
I did see a TikTok, again, we should note this. I don't know if these photo comparisons of Selena and Hailey wearing almost the same outfits, I don't know if Selena did it first. # did it first. Before.
I think they did. I'm pretty sure she did. Because they were like done like years ago.
Yeah. And some of these are more recent of Hailey.
Yeah.
But there's just, it's too many to be uncanny. Like, there's no way that some of these weren't planned.
And then the cooking show.
Which
showed up on Justin's story.
Oh,
which I found so funny. He posted that photo, and you can see that he was watching Selena Gomez.
If you guys don't know, Selena Gomez did like would you say that it was like a short, not a docu-series, but it was like a limited show, I guess. It was on Hulu. It was Selena and Chef. And Selena Gomez can't cook. She's admitted to that. So she would be cooking in her home, and like a celebrity chef would be paired with her, kind of teaching her how to do these recipes. Very amusing, very fun to watch. And then Hailey comes out with a cooking show? Or was it just one episode?
I think it was a cooking show. Because it was an episode with her Nana.
Yeah, they were making some
exactly what
pastries.
Selena calls her grandma is Nana. She's like, I'm cooking with my Nana today. And then Hailey comes out the same show. I'm cooking with my Nana today. And I'm like, what?
Okay, to be fair, I'm sure like a quarter of Americans call their grandma Nana.
I get that, but to do it on the cooking show. And then to start off with the cooking show, Selena's first thing she says is, I'm doing this in my real kitchen. Like, this is my home kitchen. This is where I cook. This is my place. Mm-hmm. Hailey's first thing that comes out of her mouth on her cooking show is, this is my real kitchen. This is my house. It's not fake. It's all real. I'm like, could you copy her anymore?
There's just too many coincidences.
My conspiracy is that Hailey's actually in love with Selena Gomez. Like, she's a super fan of Selena. Everyone was like, no, she was there to see Justin.
You know what?
And all these like pop-ups. And I'm like, no, Selena was there. She was there to see Selena.
I think that Justin was a big part of it. I mean, but who wouldn't, in the age of Justin Bieber, 2011, 2012, 2013, who wouldn't want to see Justin Bieber? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure she's feeling like she's got to constantly prove herself against Selena because there's so much history there.
Yeah.
But she's just making it so hard for herself.
Yeah.
Like, she's not doing herself any favors by copycatting.
Did you see that video? I saved it on my phone. I'll have to show you later if you haven't seen it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it was Selena Gomez, and she's like getting interviewed on the red carpet, and they're all like, you're wonderful, you're so genuine, like, we love you, like, everything about you. Hailey gets interviewed, same red carpet.
Oh no.
And they're like, I haven't seen you since you become a Bieber. Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone knew you as Hailey. Oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. I'm so sorry, I don't remember your last name. And then Hailey literally looked her in the face and said, "Wow, really?" And I'm like, it's so cringe. Was it like was Hailey being like kind of joking about it? Like,
no,
wow. No. I will send you this video. She was like, you can tell she was offended.
Really?
Yes. And I was like, it was the most cringe. I have it written here, cringe.
It's not that deep, Hailey. It's not that deep.
But could you imagine being on the red carpet and they not know your name?
Yeah, but also, I feel like when you're a celebrity, you have to be very calculated.
Yes. So
why would she not think to herself, ooh, if I respond to this poorly, how is this going to make me look?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also saw a video today of Selena Gomez. She was coming out of like a restaurant and the paparazzis were going crazy, and it was a female paparazzi.
Yeah.
And Selena was like, you're really scaring me. Like, you need to back up. Like, you're scaring me. And the lady gets an attitude back with her, and she's like, there's other people here. Oh, why are you scared? Like, type thing. And then the next clip is of Hailey Bieber, the same thing happening to Hailey Bieber. And she's like, you're scaring me. You're scaring me. And I'm like, really?
Did you see this was like a few years ago when it came out, but it's resurfacing now, obviously, because of the Hailey Selena stuff. But there was this video of Hailey, at that time Baldwin, and I think it was Kylie Jenner. They were like getting out of this like black SUV going into like a restaurant or something. And
Hailey's like covering her face.
Like to shield from the paparazzi, and the paparazzi just
ran right past
ram over her to get to Kylie. Yeah. It's so like,
and they just push her to the side, and she like gets shoved up against a wall, and they just went right past her. They were right past her. Don't want you, broad. We want.
We're here for Kylie.
Yeah, we're here for Kylie. We don't know who you are, you D-list celebrity.
I mean, at this point, she's in the circle of the primarily Jenners.
She's like a C-list celebrity.
Yeah, yeah.
She was not. She's an A-list now.
There's also a picture of her. Like, this was also years ago. I would probably say like 2013, 2014 or something. She's on some sort of carpet holding up like a J14 magazine, and plastered is just Selena and Justin. I mean, that's like the entire
she
cover.
She was so young in that photo, but yes, I do know what you're talking about.
There's just so much content.
So much.
And I think that's why partly it's such a big deal right now, is because there's so much content. I mean, that people can find.
And what about that video of her and Justin on the red carpet, and she's wearing that white dress, and he's wearing that really long tuxedo, like where you can't see his hands or anything, but she keeps trying to reach for him, and he's
very clearly like
get off me. Like, and she just looks so hurt. But it was because I watched another video on it today. It was the paparazzis were only taking pictures of Justin. So when he stepped away to get single photos, like solo photos, she was standing there and nobody was taking her picture. So she was trying to get him to get over with her so they can take pictures together. And he was like, and like shoved her off. And then she's just like standing there like,
no, that's so awkward.
I felt so bad for her.
That's got to be so hard though, when you're surrounded by like all of your friends. Now her family, her husband is one of the biggest pop stars in the world. But to be surrounded by all those people and like not quite fit in that way, I guess.
Yeah. What do you think about, the song? Okay, so Selena came out with the song "Ghost of You." I've never heard it.
Oh,
Ghost
no, that's Justin.
No, I watched the video. No, I watched. It's gonna play into that, but there's another video. There's a interview, and the song's called like. Let me see if I can look it up.
Ghost of You.
Ghost of You, Selena. Oh, yeah. Ghost of You by Selena came out in 2013.
Oh, no.
She was in her interview, and they asked her what the song's about. And she was like, oh, so-and-so wrote it, but she knew I was going through some stuff with my ex-boyfriend. Talking about Justin.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to 2022. Justin came out with Ghost. It's called Ghost. And the lyrics are so, like...
Who else could it be about?
Dude, and... Hold on, I'm going to read some of them because it's...
Did you see when he was performing it? I don't know if it was like at the VMAs or something, but it was some award show. He performed it. Mm-hmm. And he's like on stage singing his heart out, talking about how he'll settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life. And it's like the camera's panning to like everybody in the crowd. Him and Hailey are married at this point, I believe. And the camera pans to Hailey and she's just like dead face.
And that's another thing. Okay, so when Changes came out, my favorite album, when Changes came out, 100%, I believe, drink every time I say 100%, but literally.
Drink every time I say like. Take a shot every time we say like.
For real.
See you in the ER.
Yeah. Alcohol poisoning.
Like that's something to laugh about. Okay, anyway.
What was I going to say? Justin's. Oh, no. Okay. So. Changes came out and it was all about Hailey, and I 100% said it again, believe that it's about Hailey, like because they're in the honeymoon stage, like they're just together, and he even said all my songs are about Hailey. Okay, great, the great songs, whatever. She in the video, the docuseries for YouTube was of them filming the album being made, and Hailey was like, this is the best album. She was super supportive. Interview comes out, Justin says Justice, the new album, said Hailey does not like it. he straight up said Hailey was not a
Justin
fan.
did in his interview.
He said that as soon as we were about to publish the album, she came back and said, he's like, so what do you think? And he, in the interview, he said that she said, I'm like just taking this out of like, it's not word for word, obviously, but he pretty much said that she's not a fan of it and she doesn't like it. And he was like, how can you tell me this right before I'm about to put it out? Like, so anyway, the song Ghost was on that album.
Yeah.
And it says, since the love that you left is all I get, I want you to know that I can't be close to you. I'll settle for the ghost of you. I'll miss you more than life. And if you can't be next to me, your memory is ecstasy. I miss you more than life.
It's just so obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I really feel for Hailey. And I've said it 100 times. I'll say it again. That's something, and I don't challenge that he loves Hailey.
Mm-hmm.
They're married, which, whatever. There's tons of people married that don't love each other. But he clearly does love Hailey. He has a love for her.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so much history with him and Selena that it's just so obvious when he has a track like that. Who the heck else would he be talking about?
Yeah, and then the song Hold On was also on this Justice album that Hailey was not a fan of.
Yeah.
The song, okay, so backtrack, when Selena Gomez with her lupus and stuff, she was about to die. Like she said it, I was going to die if I did not get a kidney. And so she was in the hospital, sick, about to die, because she did not have a kidney match.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you listen to the song Hold On by Justin Bieber, the music video. Have you ever watched the music video?
No.
Dude, you should watch it. It's about a girl in a hospital bed, and he robs a bank because he can't afford to, she has cancer or something, and he can't afford the bills to,
take care of
treatment and stuff. And so he robs a bank, and then the lyrics say, you can call me if you need someone. Mm-hmm. So, and then I'll pick up the pieces if you come undone. Midnight till morning, call if you need somebody. I'll be there for you. I'll always be there for you. And it's literally the same time that she's in and out of the hospital with lupus. And there's photos of when she went into the hospital because of that. Mm-hmm. He didn't hear about it until after the fact.
Yeah.
It was kept private. I watched that in...
It was in her documentary, wasn't it? Where it was not
it was completely... I don't know where I saw it, but there was a documentary of some kind where it did not... Nobody knew about it until they posted that Francesca, or whatever her name
was a match.
The kidney.
Yeah, which they're not friends anymore, are they?
A whole nother story.
That could be a whole other episode.
Yeah, it's just insane. And then so they just, I don't even know anymore. There was videos of him outside of the hospital or something, mm-hmm. crying. He went and
just
saw
torn
her.
Up.
And there was videos of him and Hailey in the car, and he's just sobbing. And everyone speculates that it's about Selena being sick.
There's also a lot of paparazzi photos, which we haven't touched on, but which maybe it's the same photos, but where he and Hailey, they're not in a car, but they're sitting
in a park.
Yes,
I know what you're talking about.
And it looks not explosive, but they're going through it.
Yes,
something's going on.
And he brings that up in the Changes docuseries.
Sorry, I just burped.
So in the docuseries, he brings it up. He was like, "There's photos of me crying in a park or whatever."
Does he?
And he's like, "I don't I'm just being human. There's nothing to it." He was like, "I was just having a moment, and it's not my fault that I'm
that it's
famous
captured every time I walk outside.
It's literally plastered everywhere that I was having a moment."
Isn't that awful?
But his moment had to be about Selena Gomez. There ain't no way. Anytime that man cries, it's about Selena Gomez.
Isn't it? That I just can't even fathom that. Can you imagine every movie you make? Mm-hmm. Something's being speculated.
100%.
Which, we're making a podcast right now about
we're doing
how the whole situation unfolded, but I just can't imagine that turmoil.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about everything? If you could kind of encapsulate this, what are your ending thoughts?
Oh, Well,
That's a
I
hard
watched
one.
a YouTube video of it was dissecting Hailey and Justin's relationship, and it had nothing to do with Selena. Like there was nothing in the video
Just
about Selena. It
purely-
was purely from the moment they met to the time now. And after watching that, I was kind of like, oh damn, like okay, she was a big part of his life, like a lot that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And that kind of, I feel I have some sympathy for her because she's never, just like that saying on TikTok that I said earlier, you might be his Hailey, but I'll be his Selena. Like,
Yeah.
there's no, she's
they
never going to
play
compare
two different
to
parts.
the public. Like,
Never.
I'm
I
trying
don't
to think of
think-
another relationship out there that's like that.
I don't think that the media wants Hailey to have any redeeming qualities when it comes to
No.
Justin, because they always are. She's always going to be played out as the villain.
Yeah,
Period.
I know P.
Do you think that Justin and Selena
We'll get back together.
will ever find their way back to each
100%.
other?
I
You
think,
think so?
I don't believe in like, not to get deep or anything, but like I do believe. Do I believe in soulmates? I don't know. I believe in like twin flames
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do I think? I think Justin and Selena have like that soul connection.
Yeah.
Like I believe in like that. Not so much soulmates because I think you can have multiple soulmates maybe.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think that like they have I don't know. I think they're just connected to their soul. Like there's people in my life that I've had that I feel like I'm connected with their soul. Like
Yeah.
I feel like if they were to die tomorrow, I'd
There's
feel
such a strong
it.
connection.
Yes. Like
Yeah.
when they're hurting, I can feel it, like type thing. Like
I mean, you can
and I
hear
think they
it
have that
in
relationship.
their song lyrics. The songs that Justin has written, the songs that Selena has written.
Now, here's the thing too. In the Changes docuseries, they
Mhm.
say Justin does not write his songs. He helps with them.
Yeah.
He does not write them. But what happens is, and Selena said in her interview too, is that other people write their music, but they tell them what they're going through,
Heavily
and then
impact.
they write it,
Oh, okay.
and then they get together and they tweak it and they mess with it. So I mean,
Yeah.
we can't always go by lyrics because someone else
Yeah.
is writing them,
but there's a heavy inspiration there.
100%. So they always are constantly like, oh, if I feel like my heart's being broken, let's write a song about my heart being broken by this boy wearing blue. So the song's about, that's in the Fetish song. Everyone
the
thinks that this
what?
Fetish by Selena Gomez.
Oh, I've not heard that one.
You have not heard Take It or Leave It. You got
Uh-uh.
a fetish for my love. You've never heard that?
No, I don't think so.
Bro, where are you?
Under a
Everyone thinks
rock.
that song is about Hailey Bieber because
no.
it's talking about being obsessed with Selena Gomez, and then in it she's like
Oh.
there's a Gucci Mane's in it, and he's like talking about a blue bikini, and the last photos of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, she's in a blue bikini,
Oh my gosh.
and so
It's just too coincidental.
100%.
It's too
I need to
coincidental.
stop saying 100% because I said it probably a million times.
Nothing else really like captures how I feel about
Yeah.
it though. 100%.
100%. Hundo P.
Well,
Anyway,
I guess, we'll maybe make a future episode if there's more to dish.
yeah.
But this is kind of where things have halted at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody will make a statement. I doubt it.
Oh, Justin, hold on. We got to talk about one more thing.
Okay, bring it
So
up.
his birthday came up, and everybody was like, they've both been quiet on
yeah.
social media. So they're
Yeah.
like, if she does not post about his birthday, we
That's
know
how
something's
you know.
coming up.
Yeah.
So she
Mhm.
posts about his birthday. She says, happy birthday, whatever. He posts pictures, like
Yeah.
4 pictures, 4 posts with like 10 pictures each.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 with Hailey Bieber, and one is her back to the camera. and
One's
his
the back
face
of her
looks
head.
Pissed. He looks so pissed in that photo. Every other photo he's in, he's smiling, he's laughing, like it's
Why would
genuine.
he do that?
And then the one photo he posted of Hailey is
you can't even see her face.
you can't see her face, and he looks mad. She's trying to hug him, and his face is just like, do not touch me. He does post another one with her, and it's just her standing next to him, and he's talking to somebody else. So it wasn't like it was just like a side profile.
Yeah.
But that one photo that everyone's gone crazy over is the one where he's showing his arm. Have you seen that one?
Oh.
He's like doing this at
And-
the camera, and it's just a full shot of the Selena Gomez portrait on his arm.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, I mean, Justin at this point is pretty tatted up, if
All
you would
over.
say, but he's got a full portrait on his arm
Mhm.
of Selena, just her face.
Yeah. And to have as much money as he has and has not covered it up, has not had a laser removed, like
why?
Yeah, and then it's a conspiracy that he tries to show off that tattoo as much as possible. So
you did show me that a ton of photos of him
of his arm just out showing that tattoo, and then any photo that Hailey's in, her hand is covering the tattoo.
Cover it.
So it just man.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the
G.
The
matching G tattoos on Selena and
Selena
Hailey.
A few years ago got a cursive G tattooed behind her ear for her little sister named Gracie. Right? Gracie?
Gracie, yeah.
Okay. For her little sister. Hailey and was it Kendall? Hailey and Kendall go to this tattoo shop. I don't know, was it like a year ago or something? It was a while back.
Mm-hmm.
They go to a tattoo shop. Hailey gets the exact same tattoo in the exact same spot.
I saw a picture today of Hailey was standing to the side taking pictures on the red carpet, and there's a little like word tattoo right here on her lower or her mid back.
Yeah.
So I've seen no one talk about this. Someone posted a picture right after that of Selena at the same. There's comparing the dresses.
Oh yeah.
Same tattoo. Might have different words. I'm unsure, but exact same letters,
placement,
same space. Like same, I don't even know if it's the same font, but it's like the same size. It's in the exact same spot on their back. Like, it's like me. I got my tattoo to match Megan Fox's tattoo. So I mean, like, who's to say Hailey didn't get some inspiration from Selena?
I feel so conflicted about it because I understand that Justin
is married,
loves her, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but also, is he not questioning the activities
that's going
of
on?
Hailey? Like,
to be a fly on that wall right now.
To be a fly on that wall. Well, I think we've just about covered it.
Yep. Our first podcast episode.
That was so fun, you guys.
I think it went great.
I think it did too. I hope that, again, we're just starting this. We've never done a podcast before, so please bear with us if the sound is not the best.
Yeah, we need fuzzy. We're looking into getting a new mixer.
Yeah, so good things to come.
Yep.
I don't know how often we'll be uploading episodes.
Yeah,
but there will be some consistency.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening, you guys. This was fun.
I loved it.
Ashley, I love talking to you as always.
I love talking to you as always. Literally all day, every day.
All day, every day. All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye.